Oh man, PayScale is such a part of my life. I mean, I've been here for over 6 years. I spend, most of my waking hours here. It's definitely my second family.
My dreams for PayScale in 2020 is that we can disrupt the competition and disrupt each other. I really believe that we have so many unique point of views here that if we all can challenge each other to think bigger, differently, look at the legacy as something that can take us to the next level while infusing new perspectives and new ways of doing things, that we can really disrupt what we can do in our competition and in the market.
The great thing about PayScale is, besides just selling great products, we've got these nice positive externalities where we're helping them identify pay gaps and inequity in their own pay structure and their comp plans. So I hope for pay equity in general is that PayScale can help sort of solve those gaps, and as long as we help customers identify those and give them tools to sort of make corrective actions and steps to make pay more equitable. So that'd be my hope. Yeah.
I've had the pleasure of working with people all across the country, but over the last 2 years, I've been specifically, when I was a rep, focused on the Midwest. And if I look at the executive profile for the Midwest, it's mostly 9 white guys. And for me, and HR is often not even on there. So for me, what it would look like for the industry to be in a better place at the end of the year would be if that we had more HR leaders on executive boards, that were on company websites, that HR was given its true seat at the table. So for us to continue to be the voices for where HR deserves to be, and often, I would say the majority of the conversations that I've had as a rep and that my reps now have, they're with women. And so if you are moving HR into a better seat at the table, you are in turn also giving women a better opportunity. And we all succeed and prosper when there are more diverse voices. So that's what I want, is for us to just take a more active, engaged role in how can we get HR to have the right seat at the table. Because it's only true right now in a handful of metros, and it should be true across the country and across the globe.
I think as a biracial woman, pay equity and gender equity are so important to me, and it was such a driver for choosing PayScale as a place to work. And I think I just share that dream that for my daughters, they will really be able to recognize the work that we're doing today to really provide opportunities for everybody. And it's such an inspiration. It helps me get up out of bed and come to work every day.
It would be wonderful if, in 2020 and beyond, we can really get people talking about pay equity, what they're worth, what their value is, getting employees to feel more empowered to stand up for themselves, and getting employers to understand that they need to be valuing these people because they are people who matter, who work, and who put a lot of energy and effort into what they do.
For pay equity and PayScale, I think my goals for 2020 and beyond, equal pay, equal work, equal opportunity is always a great place to start. But I'm looking forward to the future when we're looking back and reflecting on when there wasn't equal pay, equal work, equal opportunity. And we know that PayScale was a huge part in making the difference to get us there.
Yeah, my dream is that I read no articles about the women's soccer team being paid differently. I read no articles about actresses having to fight for equal pay in movies. I read no articles about ethnicity playing a role in the gender and pay gap. That's my dream, is that those articles just don't exist because those problems no longer exist.
I think one of the biggest things with PayScale overall is that we have just such a massive opportunity going into PayScale 3.0. And so my dream for the company and for all of the team members here is that we can move into PayScale 3.0 as a united team and family and really excel what the potential can be. My dream is that what we've been talking about is going to come true and then some, and that we can really use the excitement that all the teams have been feeling and working towards to propel us into this next decade.
I definitely have personal dreams. I hope to visit a new country this next year. Travel is so important to me, and I feel like it really feeds my soul. So it's how I find balance. And I would say it kind of ties into one of my dreams for PayScale. I've been so excited about the opportunity for international expansion and to really like bring the good work we're doing to a global scale.
I'd really like Fido Friday to be every Friday. I know that Gracie would like to make a plug for it to be every Friday. It's my personal take.
My dreams for PayScale 3.0 in 2020 would be to really double down on one team. I want us to be closer, stronger, better together than we ever have been.
I think PayScale should be a verb. Like, you know, anybody could go and say, well, did you PayScale that?
I love that. Yeah. I'm in. And I did. I PayScaled it.
I did. Like this.
Like this. Use my hands a lot.
I'd love to see more dogs in the office. See our little furry four-legged friends a little more often. Hopefully turn a Fido Friday into a Fido every day.
PayScale 2020, 2 words that pop immediately into my head is world domination. I'm just going to leave it there.
Preach, whatever she said. I think my dreams for PayScale 2020, I mean, it is kind of world domination.
Right?
I don't know if I can top that. That's kind of, I'd like to see it that we're just the undisputed leader, that no one can touch us. And I mean, I think we're there in a lot of ways, but I want everyone to feel it, not just like have that be the truth, but actually really feel it.
Thanks, everybody.
Cool. That was fun.